Hello, Sagittarius. This is your tarot reading. Yes, I know it's in the middle of the month. Yes, this will address Valentine's Day, but more importantly, it will address the fallout or anything else that happens after Valentine's Day. I know I've been away for a while, so I think maybe I'll explain later in a video. Okay, so my traditional reading, I usually have 3 cards in the past, 3 for the present, 3 for the future, and then 1 card as an outcome card. So here's our first card. I have the Lover's card. I have the Hermit. I have Death. Okay, let's not panic yet, because I know a lot of you who watch the tarot videos know these cards very well. So let's not panic. Heading to the present, I have the Tower. I have the Star. I have a 9 of Wands. Okay, last card, last row. I have the Magician. I have Karma. Oh my goodness. High Priestess. Whoa, 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 whoa. I've never had any spread where out of 9 cards, you actually have 8 major arcana. Big, big shifts. Wow. I have to take a few seconds here, Sagittarius. A lot going on here. Of course you are a fighter, and you have this 9 of Wands, which is getting ready to do battle, learning your lessons from the past, because you have those 9 Wands behind you. But whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so let's address all of them. Usually I address the few major arcana you have. Usually there are 3 or 4. But man, oh man. Okay, first off, let's just address this first row. Basically what I'm seeing are lovers parting. You start off with the Lovers, and keep in mind this isn't about marriage or commitment. The Lovers card is more of an eros, an erotic, sexual, spiritual type of love. And sometimes it's not always smooth sailing with the Lovers. Sometimes it's like, I can't live with you, I can't live without you, I don't know why I keep getting drawn to you, but I'm incredibly attracted and connected to you, and I have to be with you. It's an all-consuming type of love that's not really stable, you know. It's not really about emotional commitment, but it's about this inner fire and sexual energy, really. And it can burn itself out really quickly. So when we come here to the Hermit, yeah, breaking apart. You see the Hermit with a light here, looking for guidance. Maybe looking to see if a partner comes back, but the Hermit is alone and contemplating the situation, thinking things through, which leads to death. And now doesn't necessarily mean a relationship comes to an end, but it definitely means a transformation. Okay, so just keep in mind, after that transformation, you have a new beginning. Death sort of brings fire and cleansing. And it also brings to end things that are meant to end, especially negative situations. So you're going through a rebirth, and then again, this seems to be underscored with the Tower. And you can see here with the Tower, you know, you have destruction. The purpose of the Tower, like death, It's much more specific because the purpose of the tower is to clear away all things that do not serve you, that are not in your best interest spiritually. So, it feels like even outside of the relationship, Sagittarius, and you're a very bold, decisive, confident person, right? So it feels like you did a lot of clearing out after an old relationship here. And nevertheless, in the center of your spread, you've got the star, you've got hope, you've got optimism, and I don't think it's because you're hoping someone comes back. It feels as if you are giving yourself that optimism that, you know what, I'm going to move on. I can find someone else. I don't need this person. So I do kind of feel that maybe someone left you, or there was a breakup, and you like, okay, let's move forward. And so that brings us to that Nine of Wands, where you're like very decisive, you're ready to do battle, you're ready to get what you want, which isn't a bad thing. So in your future, again, I kind of feel like this relationship was very cathartic for you. Set you on a completely new path, because not only do we have the Magician with a wand here, remember, death is about transformation. The Magician is about power, and you're all about power, Sagittarius. You're all about making things happen. So that's the type of person you are. And these decisions that you're making leads to the Karma card. And the Karma card is about your destiny. It's about the decisions that you make today, shaping your future. And it's also about the bigger picture, that there are forces at work in the bigger picture that you're not seeing yet. But everything that happens in your life happens for a reason. And you've always been the type of energy with the more so than the other fire signs, like Aries and Leo. You've always been the type of person to seize your destiny, like the Magician. And so I feel like the Magician is waving that wand, seizing your power, and bringing about the karma, where I'm going to change my life, I'm going to change my destiny, I'm going to change my path. I know what I want, and I'm going to get it. And so you have another powerful card. You have two very strong occult powers here, with the Magician and the High Priestess, who's more passive, but she has her own inner counsel. She understands the mysteries. She trusts herself more than anything. I think that applies to you, Sagittarius, is that you trust yourself and yourself alone. So I'm going to see if I can just pull an outcome card. But whoa, okay. This has been the most interesting reading I've had so far for this month. Okay. Your outcome card is a Five of Pentacles reversed. Okay. Now, Five of Pentacles upright kind of means destitute, loneliness in a relationship reading, difficult times. It's sort of like after a breakup, you feel alone and without any emotional backup. And it's wintertime. There are no branches. The branches are bare. There is nothing growing except for this little budding stem here. So as you leave winter, spring comes, and there's another rebirth. And so when this is reversed, it feels as if this personal power, you're like, I am not going to be abandoned. I'm going to get through these tough times. This is not going to defeat me. And that's a good thing as well. So you're reversing that loneliness. You're pulling out of it. You're heading towards spring. You're heading for a new beginning. Okay. Now, keep in mind, it doesn't necessarily mean all of you are alone. Some of you might actually be in relationships. Even more so, that makes the reading more powerful because it means that you are standing your ground. You're not going to allow anyone to manipulate you or bluff you or offer you less than what you deserve. So, again, very, very powerful cards you've got there, Sagittarius. So own your destiny. You've got this. And that was my reading. As I said, I've been away for a while. Lots of things were going on in my life, especially with work. But I'm glad to be back. And my phone readings, usually they're 15 minutes, $20. They will be $10 for 15 minutes for the next few weeks throughout February and March. So go to tarotbyaire.com and check it out. I wish you love and light. Be good to yourself this Valentine's Day. Of course, I know you will, Sagittarius. What am I talking about? So, I'll see you next month. And as always, I wish you love and light.